Yesterday, me and my friend were having a discussion on how to find the next 10x multibagger. So we decided to reverse engineer the whole 10x return thing. And we did some basic maths. So for the stock price to grow 10x in 10 years, the stock price would need to compound at an annual growth rate of just about 26% year on year. That would be your CAGR. And us being fundamental investors, know that one of the most closely related metric to the stock price is the earnings per share, which is your EPS. So the EPS should also grow about the same range, which is 26%. So the next step was simple. We just went to screener.in and put in the criteria that the earnings per share for the last 10 years should grow at a rate of 26% or more year on year. And we did that for the last 7 years, 5 years, 3 years because we wanted some consistency in data. And what we did not want that some fluke companies come into our shortlist. Next, we want all of our companies to have some operating leverage, which means that your earnings per share should grow faster than your sales. So if your sales are growing by say 20% and your earnings per share is growing by 26%, then your company has operating leverage. So next we put in this criteria in a similar fashion, 10 years, 7 years, 5 years, 3 years. Now here comes the most interesting part. So we brainstormed because we still had a long list and we found that literally all of these companies had a market capitalization 10 years back of less than 5,000 crore rupees. And that's it. That was a final criteria. We put this in and got a list of 39 stocks. Now, of course, you can get an even shorter list by filtering out some of the industry that you don't feel are in the circle of your competence, like maybe finance or infrastructure or real estate. Or maybe you can put in some additional filters like debt to equity being less than 200% and so on. I'll leave that up to you. See, the idea behind here is that you can filter down the universe of stocks, say to a list of 20 stocks, which you can actually go in deep and study. Because we both know that this is just still a screen and research these stocks before we go in and put our own money in it. Tell me what changes would you make to these criteria and the list of stocks that you came across.